Hello to all of my beautiful homies out there today, and welcome back to my channel. And I would like to say welcome to any new subscribers, or I should say new viewers out there today. And I do hope that you become part of my homie family today. And if you do, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification up at the top. That way you can be notified of any future uploads that I upload. Okay guys, so I did do somewhat of a wardrobe change. I added some earrings and I put my hair down and I put my little spider friend on. I feel like a little Miss Muffet. I should get me a little tuffet. And eating my curds and whey. Okay, enough of me being stupid. So I will insert the pictures. The first picture will be the first row, second picture, second row, third row, whatever. So we're going to dive into this palette here because I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this, on if you would like to see me throw this into my Thanksgiving giveaway box. And if so, then I will rush right out there and I will pick up one of these palettes because there was only a few of these left compared to all of the other ones. So I'm wondering if this might be a really good palette. I mean, as far as the swatches are concerned, when I was doing the swatches on my 5 and Below haul, they weren't that bad except for the matte color. The matte color was the only one that I was really concerned about. But I will have to say that pressed glitter, I didn't wipe off my swatches when I went to go eat, and I got glitter everywhere. So I just feel like I got glitter bombed. Like I had it on my pants. I probably even got it on my shirt somewhere. I don't know if it's reflective enough for you guys to see or whatever. So, and I was planning on doing a different makeup video today, but since I seen this palette and I wanted to know if you guys, what your thoughts were, or what I thought, if it's going to be good enough to be put into my giveaway, I should say. So, I'm debating on whether I should prime my eyes for this or not. You know what? I'm going to prime one eye, and so I'm going to test it, one without primer and one with primer. So, this is going to be special. Oh, and this has no mirror, and I forgot to get a mirror. So, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a palette that has a mirror in it. Okay, I'm back with a palette that has a mirror in it, and I chose my Jeffree Star. It's got a nice big mirror, so we're going to use that. So let's get one eye primed. So how's everybody's day going today? Because, and the reason why I'm going to ask this is because I have no idea when I'm going to upload this. I never really know, because it always seems like every time I try to sit down and get some editing done, something else always comes up. And then I have to stop and get this and that done and yada, yada, yada. So I'm not going to say exactly when I'm going to get certain videos up yet, because we all know how life can be. Sorry guys, my hubby called. He might be coming home from work early. Sorry guys, I needed me some coffee. So let's get back to this makeup tutorial. Well, not really a tutorial, but testing out 5 and Below makeup. All right, so this is going to be kind of complicated, but I'm working with it. So the first shadow I'm going to take is this Sweetheart shadow here, and I'm going to use that for my base. And there's no kickback at all on this shadow as I'm picking up the pigment. I'm not sure if that's because it's too dry or whatnot, but It's not soft, but there's no kickback. So I'm gonna apply this on the lid. And I'm just going to try and do a simple look, nothing too out there, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to use for my crease, I'm going to try this Ambitious here. There's a little kick up on this one, but not much. It's just a tad bit. Just a tad bit of kick up, so hopefully we have some pigmentation here. Oh, not too bad. Oh, go 5 and below. I'm shocked. I am shook. I'm shook at this pigment. Now granted, this is the eye that, this is my eye that is, can you see that? And this is my eye that's primed. So now we're going to test it on the other side. Okay, well there's some slight pigment there, but if you can see, the eye that is primed, the pigment popped more. So I would definitely probably say that these shadows would probably work best with the primer, but I'm going to go in a second time to see if the pigment is buildable for a non-primed eye. Yeah, it is. The pigment's buildable. But this eye is still popping a little bit more than this side. But I'm impressed. I am very impressed. Yeah. I may just go out and get this palette to throw into my giveaway box. I went through 2 shades so far and I'm shook for a $5 palette. And in all honesty, this palette kind of, not more so, but some of the color variations in here kind of remind me of a dupe for the Huda Nudes palette, which, God, I would love to get my hands on that one, but I'm really looking more towards getting the You Can Be dupe for that. And then if that palette was to ever drop and go on sale, of course, you know I'm going to pick it up. But yes, that Huda Beauty Nudes palette is absolutely gorgeous. And when I first seen it, I wanted it. And then I seen that the You Can Be, and plus I think there's a couple other companies out there that also have dupes for that palette too as well. All right, so the next thing I want to do, and I think I'm going to try to do 2 lid looks, because I want to do one with one of the pressed glitters, and then I want to do one with one of these, the speckled metallics here, because I really want to see how those perform. So if I can find the correct brush. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go on this side. I'm going to go in with, I like this color, Happening. That is very pretty. It's a pretty color. And we're going to see how this performs without any setting spray, with the brush wet or using my finger. Oops. So we're going to go over here. It's not bad. I don't know if you can see. I mean, it's not bad for being on the brush, but why don't we try the finger and see how it applies with the finger? And I hope I don't. Oh, the finger does very well. Can you see that? That is gorgeous. Oh my God, that is so pretty. It is so pretty. I'm gonna apply a second one on there because I like mine to pop, like really pop. If I could get it to. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow, I am so shook by this palette right now. Like, you guys have no idea. If anybody already has this palette, because you know me, I don't know what anybody else has out there. Please let me know if you have this palette and what you thought about it. But that is just absolutely, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. I mean, it's not like, it's not like it's like wow, but for a $5 palette from Five Below, I'm shook, very much so. All right, so the next shade I'm going to do on the lid over here is I'm going to use this pressed glitter called All In. I think I'm going to throw a little matte lid color, even though I don't normally do like an undercolor if I'm doing a pressed glitter. But just for this exception, I think I'm going to try this little matte, and I'm trying to find a brush. I've got brushes everywhere, guys, so bear with me. So I'm going to, you know what? I'm just going to use this little ABH brush right here. I'm just going to do like an undertone color because I just want to try out some more of the mattes in here. So I'm going to try out Bay, this is the matte that I had originally swatched in my Five and Below haul video. And the pigmentation wasn't all that great, but I want to see how it goes on the lid. And I'm not sure if this is going to be dark or light, but we're going to see. And this is going to be on my prime dye. Oh, well, that's not too bad. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it kind of blends in well with this color up here, but this color looks like it would be a nice crease color. I want to see if this is buildable. But I mean, even for just like an all over lid color, this would be nice. Like if you was in like a really bad hurry, really big hurry, and you just want to throw some makeup on and just throw on like, a one lid color and just, run out the door. This is really pretty. I really like that. Really like that. Okay, so now we're going to do the pressed glitter. And I'm definitely going to be using my finger with this. I'm not going to, of course, I do have some pressed glitters that do apply very well with the brush. Oh my God. Oh my God. OMG. Oh my God. Can you see that? Oh my God. Like, and it is not too often that you can find pressed glitters that actually perform well. And if you can see, there's just a little bit of kick up right here, but that could just be, you know, because of my fat little finger in there, probably got some, but I don't, there's like no fallout. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm sure you can see glitter specks, but there's like no fallout. But I wonder how the wearability is, because I was debating on whether I should use some glitter glue or not. But I don't know, guys. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous. And you're probably going to hear me say I'm shook throughout this whole video, right? Right at this point, I am. I'm definitely shook. Definitely shook. And yeah, I think I want to throw this in with my giveaway box, because I was thinking that I don't have a palette to go in there, and I would like to at least include a palette into, you know, if I have a giveaway box of goodies, I would at least like to have a nice palette in there. And this is just cute. I mean, and for $5, like, oh my God, like, I just don't know what to say. Wow. All right, so now we need to deepen up the outer corner of my eyeballs. So I think I'm gonna go in, there's not really a whole lot of like dark colors, so I'm gonna try this Vibes color here. And I'm gonna go in with this on the, and there's not much kickback at all, which is really surprising. But I'm gonna do this color on this side because I wanna try out a different color on the other side. So I guess I'm just kind of like doing two different looks. Oh my God, that's pigmented. Like, it looks like it kind of blends in with the other, with, what did I use? I think I used Ambitious. I used Ambitious. But it looks like it kind of blends in with that color a bit. Because you really don't see much of a transition on that. Much. I mean, it does look like it's almost the same color in my opinion. Just a tad bit darker. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm mind blown. Like, seriously, mind blown. I mean, and the blendability looks to be not that bad. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this pressed glitter just to kind of try to blend this out on the edge. I don't know if you can see that. I kind of have a dark spot like right here, and I think it's just because of the pressed glitter. So maybe I probably should have put the pressed glitter on after, you know, the last step. I guess I should have done it that way, but I didn't. Oh well, lesson learned. Okay, so the color. So I want to use this shimmer, this darker shimmer called Bubbly. I want to use that on the outer part of this eye, which I'm not sure. Does anybody else use like darker shimmers as, you know, for the outer V of your eye or not? Because I know most people usually use mattes. But I don't mind using a darker shimmer sometimes. I think it actually really ties some eye looks in really good. Oh, that's pretty. Can you see that so far? I don't know if you can see it or not. But I'm going back in to build this up a little bit more. Wow. Just wow is all I'm going to say. Okay, so I'm going to blend this out a little bit. Which, to be honest, these shadows, they kind of blended them out themselves. You know how, like some formulas, you really don't have to blend much. And that's what I'm getting with these. Like, I don't see a lot of sharp edges. They look like they blend out really well. I just hope they don't blend out to the point where some, you know, some shadows when you blend them out and they kind of tend to disappear. I don't really see that happening much. If you can see that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go grab one of these palettes. If you guys, oh man, and I don't know when, and that's the thing, is I want to go and get it like now. But I don't want to go back out in the rain, so I'll go get it like, I'll go pick it up maybe after work tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with Bubbly, which I really need to kind of be a little bit more expansive, like on my looks, and try to do something different, because I just do basic looks. That's really all what I know how to do, is just be basic, because you know I'm a basic bitch. So I'm a basic bitch and I'm proud of it. But no, seriously, I do want to do more, try to expand out, not expand, but learn how to do like more, not texture, but I don't know what the word is for it. But you know how people use like 4 or 5 different shadows and they really pull a look together. Like even if they have certain colors on their lid, then they'll do a different color down up underneath their eye, which I did do that for one of my videos. And it turned out really, really well. But wow, like, guys, for a $5 palette, like, I don't know, I can't even begin to, like, I mean, honestly, when I picked this palette up, I did not have any high hopes. I honestly did not have high hopes for a $5 palette from 5 and below. But just something just kept drawing me into it. So I don't know if it was my intuition that kicked in and was like, just get the palette. Because at first I looked at it and I was like, oh, well, this looks interesting. And I think I was just more drawn in because of the speckled eyeshadows, to be honest. But, and then I put it back. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to even waste $5 on a palette that I know is probably going to be junk. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, even if I do testing out other makeup and things like that, you know what I mean? I want to be shopper conscious, and I don't want to, you know, waste money. But then at the same time, I guess that's part of, you know, when you're testing out makeup, you possibly can be wasting money, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time, to be honest. I'm just rambling on. It's just my brain. All right, so I'm going to clean up this because I do have a little bit of glitter. Not much, but it's just a tad bit. And there's not really much fallout either. And that's impressive for a cheap ass palette like this. I mean, like, yeah, like, I don't know if you can see, but that's just like tiny, tiny, tiny. That's just tiny. Whew. I'm shook. I'm shook. Okay, for all in... Ooh. Oh, goodness me. For all intents and purposes, I'm going to hop off of this video and throw on the rest of my face, and then we will go into the try on of all of the lippies, which maybe I'll just throw on my eyeliner or my mascara. I'm not going to put my bronzer on since I am going to be wiping my lips. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and I said I wasn't going to put bronzer on, but my out of my habit, my dumbass picked up my bronzing palette and just started slapping it on my face. So I just thought I'd just finish it up and I'd throw some blush on. So yeah, so here's my finished look. Let me know what you guys think. Me personally, oh man, I gotta clean my glasses off. Man, and I hate, not to trail off a subject, but I don't know if any of you wear glasses out there, but I hate when I get a new prescription and it just seems like it takes a while for my eyes to adjust. Okay. So yeah, oh, and I added in, I wanted to show you, so I took this color called Angelic and I popped that into the corner of my eye to kind of tie everything in a little bit. So I don't know, let me know what your guys' thoughts on this palette is. I mean, me personally, I'm shook to the core. Shook to the core that this $5 palette here was, I mean, it performed, in my opinion, I think it performed just as well as any high-end palette that I have. I mean, and I have purchased some high-end palettes that performed like absolute shit. And I've paid, you know, anywhere between $30 to like $50 for some palettes that really didn't perform as great as I thought it would be. And for a $5 palette, I'm just amazed. I'm amazed. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's get into, I'm going to be trying on all of these for you guys. All of these to give you guys a glimpse. So this is the ones that came into the kit, and then this here is the last one that I'm going to throw on. So this one is, I don't know if there's any color shades. I don't particularly see any color shades at all. There's no color shades for any of these, so I have no idea what the names of these are. But this is this pinky color here. And I'm going to do a swatch on my hand, and these are supposed to be matte. They look glossy for a matte, but oh well. We're going to try them on anyway. I need to do this with a mirror. I'm trying to be all up in the camera. Okay, so I think I need a little bit more color. Well, they don't feel too sticky. The color is actually pretty. I mean, and with my skin tone, I mean, like back in the day, I used to wear like a really soft pink lipstick in high school that actually, it complemented my skin tone so beautifully. But now anymore, like some pinks just do not look right on me at all. And this actually don't look that bad. The color is pretty, but these are very sticky. You see that? I mean, I know some people say that you can take like a little powder and put on your lips to kind of dry it off, but what I want out of a matte lipstick is when I put it on that it feels comfortable and it's not sticky. But this is kind of sticky, so we'll wait a couple minutes. Well, it's not transferring. There's no transfer at all. So that's a good thing to look out for with a matte. I just don't like the stickiness. I mean, it don't feel too bad. It's not drying. You know how some mattes have like a real dry feel to them? It's not. But other than that, and that pink color actually looked really nice on me. What did you guys think? Did you guys think that that pink complemented my skin tone? It came off fairly easy with just a makeup wipe. So let me check for staining. I don't see any staining at all. So it felt comfortable. It did not feel dry to where, you know, my lip, you know how the matte sometimes when they feel so dry, it makes your lips look like a butthole. I didn't feel or see that. So this is the next color. This is very nude. This is a nudie. And there's the swatch of that. So that's going to be the next one. Okay, I can already tell. This one is not going to compliment me at all. It's too nude. These do dry down fairly quickly, which makes it kind of hard for you to, you know, go like that on your lips. I don't know what. That's this color. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, but I just don't like too light of a nude color because it just doesn't really complement. It looks like my lips are ashy, like ashy white. Like I don't even go to where I'm even thinking, but I think you all get the point. Yeah, it makes my lips look kind of ashy. You know what it reminds me of, to be honest? Did you guys ever watch the Dave Chappelle show? If you did, I can't remember what the character's name was, but he was the drug addict that had the white all over his lips. Like that's what a really light nude on me reminds me of. I just, the stickiness. But I don't know. I mean, this would probably look like nice if I maybe mixed a different color in with it to kind of deepen it up a little bit for my skin tone. But that's that color. I think I'm gonna need another makeup wipe. My lips are all wet. Okay. So next up is going to be this color here, which looks like it's going to be a light nude as well. And we'll do a swatch of this, which this looks more of a coral color. It looks more corally, like a coral nude. We'll see how this goes. This one's not too bad. I don't know. How do you think that this complements my skin tone? This coral color here. I kind of like it in a way. Yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. This one doesn't feel as sticky as the last one. So I don't know if each color is different as far as the amount of stickiness is concerned, but I think the longer it sits, the more stickier it gets. Yeah, the longer it sits, the more stickier it gets. So yeah, there's that color. And I'm gonna grab a new makeup wipe. This is the first time I have ever done anything like this. Going through all these lippies at once. Like anytime, you know, before I started my channel, like if I bought a kit, I would just try one whenever. Not like this. I will say that they are easy to come on for removal. So it's not like how some mats are like really hard and you got to use like some kind of oil to get it off. Okay. So the next color is going to be this color here. And this one looks like to be like, I don't know, to me it looks kind of coral too, like a pinky coral that's like deeper. Yeah, it's more darker in color. Can see that. So let's try this one. Ooh, that's pretty too. There's this color here. I like this. What do you guys think? I like this color. In all honesty, for a matte lip, what really kind of surprises me is, I don't know, has any of you ever used the ColourPop blotted lip stains that they have? I absolutely love them. This is what these colors remind me of, like when they're dark, but then when you put them on the lips, they kind of tend to come off as like the blotted stains. So it's not like too like pop wow in your face type pigment, but that's what this reminds me of. It really does. It looks like a blotted lip, the blotted lip stains from ColourPop, except they're sticky. You know, they're sticky. So if the stickiness isn't a big problem for you, then I would recommend checking this little lip collection out from Five and Below too. I mean, the color is really nice. And it's really hard for me to find good lippies that I really am kind of like, ooh, you know what I mean? But they're not ColourPop formula, that's for sure. Okay, so the next color is going to be this here, which this is like a berry type. Well, it's not deep as a berry, but you know what I mean. It looks berry to me. See, and there's that. So yeah, it's like a berry color. This color here, I mean, yeah, like most berries that, you know, berry type lip colors, when they're dark like this, they usually, when applied to the lip, they darken up as they dry, and this is not the case with these. These really seriously remind me of the ColourPop lip stains. They do. I mean, look at that. Do you see how it's, you know, the color muted down? I mean, if you look at this, look at the wand. This is so much more darker than how it applies to the lid. Or the lid. I mean the lips. You see that? And the color is nice. I really like it. It really complements my skin tone a lot. I mean, granted, I can see, I don't know if you can see that, like it's like kind of dark there on the edges a little bit. So you would probably have to apply more, but yes, this definitely reminds me of the ColourPop blotted lip stains, because this color right here reminds me so much of the color Soda Pop, and I absolutely love the color Soda Pop from ColourPop, and it's a blotted lip, which I really want to get some more blotted lips from them because I absolutely love them. And oh, look and see, there's like there's no transparency here. It's just freaking sticky. Like, wow. But I like the colors. I don't know, is there a way to kind of get rid of the stickiness? Does anybody have a trick to this? Is there something that you can apply underneath it in order to get rid of the stickiness, or throw some powder on there, like a setting powder, or, you know, like dab a little bit of powder on there to kind of get rid of the stickiness? I mean, I don't know. I usually, anything that's like sticky like this, I won't mess with, but I really like these colors. I really, really do. I'm really impressed with them. And they remind me so much of the ColourPop blotted lip stains. I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself, but I'm just being honest. And I really do like the colors, except for the one. The one was a little bit too light for my skin tone, but maybe paired with something else, it would probably look really nice. All right, so next up is going to be this, I think it's called the Tattoo Junkie. This is the lip liner, and this is the lipstick, which this one looks kind of light too, but there was only like 2 of these, and I seen this and I really wanted to try it. So I'm going to try the lip liner, and I'm not much of a lip liner person. I don't usually do lip lining. I don't know why, but for this video, I'm going to make an exception, and The tip just broke. So the lip liner is really kind of dry. It's not creamy. I don't know. There's the swatch. It's not very creamy. And you don't see much pigment. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't see much pigment. Oh, man. I can't wait to get my contacts. Then you guys ain't gonna see the glare of the ring light, or maybe once I get a new setup going. Oh man, this thing is like, it's like pushing down inside of the stick. So this thing is very dry. I don't like it. Okay, so let's try out the lippy, and here's what it looks like. Oh, the color is pretty. This is the color here. This looks like that mauve rose color. I love the mauve rose, or like the nude rose, I guess you could say. I don't know the exact name of it, but those are like a dusty rose color. This looks like it's almost the color of my lips. Hopefully the formula is not as sticky as that other one. I like this too. I like this too, I really do. The doe foot on here is a little bit rough. Like I can feel like something in there scratching my lip. I love this color. Now this has a little bit of stickiness to it, but it's not as sticky as the previous lips. It feels comfortable. I don't know, do my lips look like a butthole? I'm sorry to say, but some lipsticks, they make your lips look like a butthole. Okay, there's absolutely no stickiness to this. After it dried down. Can you see that? It doesn't feel too drying. I mean, it does feel a bit dry, a little bit dry. No transference. All right, so I'm gonna leave this lippy on for the rest of the day because I really like this color. There's absolutely no stickiness to these Tattoo Lip Junkies. So if you come across these in 5 and below, then wow, just pick. I like this formula. I do. And it doesn't feel too drying. Some mattes feel so drying to the lips, like you can see your lips chapping sometimes. I've had that happen. I can't remember what, and it was a high-end matte too that I had purchased. I think I paid like anywhere between, was it $18 or $20, $15, something like that. But the formula was so dry, like I could feel my lips chapping, and you can see like my skin, you know, like the dry cracked lips is what it did to me. And I had to throw that away because I'm like, oh my God, like I may not like the color too, but it was too uncomfortable to wear. Wow. Okay. Overall thoughts for this video, and I know this video is probably a bit long, but I wanted to go over everything with you. I'm shook. I am definitely shook by these Five Below makeup items that I had purchased today. The eyeshadow palette really surprised me, for one, because I honestly did not have high expectations. Sorry, I'm trying to clean up my area a little bit while I'm talking. So I really didn't have any high expectations for the eyeshadow palette. The lippies, I really didn't have high expectations for those either. But overall, I really like this. I really, really do. And the only exception I would have to say is that this lippy set here, the colors went on beautifully. They reminded me of the ColourPop blotted lip colors, but the only problem is the stickiness. There's too much stickiness with these. But I could probably deal with it, you know, might put one of these on one day and try to wear it all day long just to see how well I could handle sticky lips. But the Tattoo Lip Junkie, like, wow, I'm shook. I'm shook. Okay, so we got a whole lot of shaking going on. And so yeah, so that's my video for my testing 5 and Below makeup. I'm shook. I can't say it enough. So if you guys are interested in any of these products, then, you know, go check out your 5 and Below store and see what you might come up with. They do also have like L'Oreal and Maybelline, and I think Wet n Wild out there too, which I didn't pick any of those up, but I might next time. So yeah, so give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you like this video, and if you would like to see more content like this, then please let me know, and I will definitely do that. And please be sure to let me know if you want to see this palette thrown into the Thanksgiving giveaway box, because if I get enough people to say yes, yes, yes to this palette, then I will definitely go out and I will grab it and I will pick it up and throw it in there. But please let me know as soon as possible, because I'm not sure if these palettes are going to sell out quickly, because like I said, the 5 and Below near my house only had a few of these left, so I would like to pick it up as soon as possible. But overall thoughts, I believe it was a good buy for beauty on a budget, if you want to look at it that way. So yeah, so let's get this video over with, guys, and I will see you next time. So I hope everybody has a magical, mystical, and wonderful day. And please keep the embers of love and happiness burning, because we all know that the world needs more love and happiness. So until next time, my beautiful homies, bye.